I'm not going to give it all away. I leave that to Shazad. But from this segment, from this particular segment, it's really interesting for us both because it's sort of the first time we came across this kind of thing. So it's we have definitely come across these things separately, but all of this in a blend, and then that too being carried out by such little stars. I think we're really excited to
exactly.
To get
so I'm going to
this.
take you back in time when Karate Kid was released, ladies and gentlemen, and how everybody was so excited to see the film. Where it was Will Smith's son who actually gave a phenomenal performance. What a talented boy he is.
Crazy.
So imagine something of that sort being picturized in Pakistan with Pakistani kids who happen to be karate experts, and that's not just the only reason. So there's this film, ladies and gentlemen, with the name of Azaan, which is going to be in the making in near future as well. The cast has been finalized. We are very lucky that we have been joined by the cast as well. But the concept behind is really important. The concept is that kids should actually know how to defend themselves. It's about their self-defense, or whether they should know the good touch and the bad touch. I think that it's going to educate our kids in a lot of different ways. And the best part is that since every kid is on their gadget these days, I think once they're going to see kids doing some amazing stunts on screen, in cinema, I think they would want to do the same as well.
Right. And Shazad, why this makes me so happy? Because unfortunately, there are still thousands and thousands of families in Pakistan where the parents are not comfortable to talk directly to their children about self-defense in cases of harassment or assault, for that matter, where you talked about good touch and bad touch. Not a lot of parents really want to do that. So with this type of media content, I think you are definitely delivering the message without having to be intimate, for that matter, like in this way, right? So for all the parents out there who still are a little shy to talk about it, at least make sure that you expose your children to this type of content so that this information does get to them.
Exactly. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're lucky now that we've actually been joined by the star cast of the film Azaan over here. First up, we're very lucky that we've actually been joined by an international karate player, ladies and gentlemen. He's won many medals for Pakistan himself. He is Muhammad Adnan Aslam Saab. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Walaikum Assalam. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you very much for joining us. Wonderful to have you.
Thank you very much. You are inviting me to this show. I am very grateful to you.
Thank you very much, sir. The pleasure is all mine. And alongside Muhammad Adnan, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually been joined by one of the cast member of the film
Karate
Azaan,
Kids.
and she is Miss Isha Salman. Hello, assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum Assalam. I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. And alongside Isha, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually been joined by the Karate Kid himself. He is Mr. Arham Adnan. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Walaikum Assalam. I am fine. Thank you.
That's good. Thank you very much for joining us. So first things first, let's get the conversation started with Mr. Adnan over here. So Adnan bhai, tell us a little about this film. You happen to be one of the cast members as well, and then since you are the master of karate, so you have a bigger responsibility on your shoulders. Let us know about the film a little bit, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to tell you about this movie, that this is the very first time in Pakistan we are going to launch our Islamic and martial art based movie.
Okay.
And
What do you mean by when we say Islamic and martial arts?
Islamic mean we will
Islamic values
yes,
based on
Islamic
Islam,
values based on Islamic. We will show some spiritual values of our Islam, and this is the fight between good peoples and the bad peoples.
That's how
goodness with evilness with.
And good always wins, right?
Yes, definitely. And the main beauty of this movie is that the main leading roles are the kids, and the kids which are the expert in martial arts. They will show different martial arts stunts, and you will see that will be a grateful picture for you.
Of course, we can't wait. But, how did you come up with this idea? Because, of course, we do realize this is something we need to talk about, and some people are talking about it, but to make it into a movie, and that too with kids.
Actually, I will give credit to our director, Sardar Ali Raza sahab, because that was the idea of our director. And after he discussed with me, and I appreciated his subject for this movie, because this is the very first time he is going to do something other than routine, because as you know that we are
what is routine?
Routine means actually our movies or our dramas, they are just based on a love triangle or Saspo, just like fires. Nothing we are doing other than. So it's a very different, unique or main thing that we usually look Indians or Chinese movie, and we appreciated their martial arts stunts. Inshallah, you will see the martial arts stunt you will never ever seen in even Pakistani movies or even Pakistani
I
dramas.
can't wait. I can't wait.
I think it's wonderful, and adding on to that as well, it's always very difficult to shoot such action scenes.
Definitely, yes.
And for that, you really need a lot of equipment. You really need a lot of people, technicians, stunt artists as well, and stunt doubles as well.
Yes,
for
yes,
example,
yes.
so working with kids, you obviously have to be very protective. One, obviously, it's your son in the movie.
Yes, yes, yes.
You really do not want anybody to get hurt as well. So, you being an expert yourself, how are you guys working on to getting the real action onto the screen as well, because that's the most difficult part.
Actually, after taking the audition from all over the Pakistan, our director choose very talented martial artists, and not only my kid, even my daughter, my brother, he is also the part of this movie.
Very nice.
Or they are our directors very much dedicated, or we will try to give our best, especially whichever specialty that is martial art. And the main thing is that the kids are not expert in acting as well. So nowadays we are working on in weak areas, and inshallah they will be good actor as well.
Inshallah, of course, no doubt in that. So let's move on to our star Ishal over here. Ishal, when they came to you with the idea that do you want to be in a film, what did you think?
Obviously, I think to join this film because that was looking so funny.
Oh,
Looking so
cute.
fun.
So looking so fun. Okay. So did you ever think you want to be an actor? Because you had already learned karate, right?
Yeah,
Okay. You have a belt as well.
yeah.
Which one?
Orange belt. Basically, it's the
very
third level
nice.
of martial arts.
So were you excited that now you get to practice your favorite arts into a movie?
Yeah,
Yeah. And do you know a little bit about the story? Can you leak some secrets for us?
not too much.
Oh.
Okay,
it's
what's the
okay.
name of your character which you will be playing in the film?
My character's name is Aigua.
Aigua?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, and what is she supposed to do? Is she fighting against the bad, or is she the bad?
She is bad and
Okay.
Okay.
So
you're
she
the
already knows,
villain.
but she do not want to give it away as well.
She's smart.
She knows she's very smart, but she's not willing to give away the character as well. Which is why let's move on to Arham now. So Arham, what kind of character will you be playing in the film?
I am doing a negative character.
Okay.
Snake.
And you are a
Snake.
snake.
Snake name is Viper.
Viper, okay.
How
So
is it
I think that the character actually resembles a character from Kung Fu Panda as well.
Oh,
but
yes.
and speaking about that, do you actually want it to be a snake, or do you want it to be that tiger, or do you want to be the Kung Fu Panda or
I
something?
want to be a tiger.
You want to be the tiger?
Very
With all of those different moves and kicks as well. So how hard is it? Because you're working with your father would want you to do perfectly well as well. So does he train you every single day that aajao chalo tayari karte hain?
Yeah,
Huh? And then do you do it with all your heart?
yeah.
Okay, so tell us one small dialogue from your script as well. What is the snake? How does the snake speak?
Snake speak.
You have to give him because
Something.
let me try to explain it better.
Yeah.
So Shahzad over here, he gives his voice for movies, all right.
Yeah.
So if it's a cartoon movie, he's going to make funny voices for the character. So your character, does it have a funny voice, or does it have a special accent, or are you just going to do it?
I just gonna do it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
What about you, Ishal?
Yeah.
Can you read us a line from one of your scripts, or can you just act out one of your favorite
They
lines?
didn't tell any kind of dialogue in the script yet.
Okay, what is your favorite movie otherwise? Like, for example, if it's Barbie, for example, if it's Mean Girls or something, do you know a dialogue?
That's that one.
Which one?
We can be heroes.
We Can Be
We
Heroes.
can be,
Okay.
it's a good film, and I've watched it as well. Which is why let me come back to Mr. Adnan over here. So Adnan bhai, speaking about Kung Fu Panda, we have seen that karate masters are always very elderly. In whatever film you're going to watch, may it be the Jackie Chan one, the Karate Kid we were talking about, may it be the animated Kung Fu Panda one, you see the master's just almost 100 years old, and he's just waiting for some good student to step up so that he can
And take the
teach.
legacy.
Yeah, and take the legacy forward as well. So you being so young, how does because on screen I believe your character is going to be very different. So are they going to make you go very elderly, or is it the same way you?
No. I will remain same in just like it.
Okay.
Or definitely there are two groups. The one group is for the good guys, and the second are the evil guys. And there are 5 characters in good side and the 5 in the evil side.
Please share the character.
Yes. Actually, they were Ishal as Iguana. Iguana, basically, there are the different parts of different dragons.
Iguana is
which
that
are-
lizard, right?
Iguana is
Oh,
lizard,
got it,
yes.
got
She
it.
will act just like Iguana. And yes, it's a very
It's a lot of
difficult.
work, man.
It's a very difficult. Arham is play as a viper, just like it move will be just like a snake. He fight will just like a snake.
Wow.
He will show very difficult stunts, and we are working on it.
Wow.
Or inshallah, there are different characters, very difficult characters, and you will see first time in any Pakistani movie.
That's
And we
wonderful,
want
but
you
why do you drift away from my question? You know,
Yes,
tell us, share with us all the characters, negative or positive, that okay, these characters we have in our film. So that, you know, for all of those people who are watching our show today, they might anticipate about the film as well, because it looks interesting.
Okay, actually, first of all, I would tell you about the scripts.
Yeah.
Actually, script is almost ready, but it still didn't
not
hand it
with you.
over. Yes.
Okay.
So dialogue is not prepared yet. But actually, there are 5 characters. The one in is Aqua, and the different types, and the 5 positive. And the main beauty is that the title, the character they are playing is the title name of Azaan. That will become Azaan.
Azaan,
When they will make a group, and we will show that Azaan. And Azaan is playing a very main important role for the spiritual powers, the spiritual values.
Wow.
Okay, that's really
Especially when they fight with the Satan, because the evil group, they are followers of Satan.
Okay.
So in this movie, the spiritual Islamic touch will be given as well, or martial arts especially.
And people will
But
get
I
to
like-
learn a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, I like where you said that you've shown the, let's say, the villains to be worshippers of Satan, for that matter. And I respect the fact that you did not categorize them into another religion, because kids don't need
Yeah,
to learn
yes,
that,
definitely,
right? They
yes.
don't need to learn hate.
Yeah, yeah.
But now, you guys, Ishal and Arham, serious talk, okay? So you know the movie is about to be self-defense and, you know, teaching people how to just, you know, use the moves to save themselves from bad people. Do you realize how important it is, the message of the movie?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think it's going to change someone's life watching your movie?
Yeah.
How?
Because they will see the Islamic movie and according to martial arts.
So you're saying maybe they'll learn some things from you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, there's too much respect in
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Discipline too.
But you know,
Discipline too,
whatever
very
you,
nice.
Arham, you know, whatever you're going to learn on the sets of the film, you cannot come back home and do the same with your younger sibling. Yeah,
You
hey,
can't be
I'm
a snake at
viper,
home.
come on. You know, I'm going to beat you, something like that. Please make sure that you don't do that, all right?
Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Not even on your friends. But you guys, thank you, Shazad, for reminding me with your action as well. You know, you being an iguana and you being a viper, can you guys do some moves for us, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, brilliant. Who's going to go first?
You sure?
Okay.
Okay.
Just don't move a lot, because you have the mic and the wire, so just
Yeah.
stay in that position and do it.
Okay, but please
think
make
that
sure
will
that you
be
don't
hard.
hit your foot onto the table as well, yeah. We have a little bit of restriction over here. Ishal, you probably want to just,
yes.
you know, keep yourself a little back,
Ah.
because he
I
does
need
not
to
know where the kick's going to land. Yeah, please.
Okay, so how are you going to do it?
Yeah, come on. Oh. Oh, really?
Ah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I think we
like
should do that again. Can we
Again,
have a solo of
Can we
these
have
guys?
a zoom
Well,
in
yeah.
on him, please?
Yeah, zoom in.
I don't know you're
I
very
think it was wonderful. It was just, wow, you did it
Chalo,
phenomenally
let's
well.
do it. Now it's only you on the screen.
Wow.
Oh, superstar.
Yeah,
love
that's-
it, love it.
Wow, that's
Absolutely
wonderful.
amazing.
Yeah, what
Ishal,
about
are you
you,
ready?
Ishal?
That my character is on
wanna-
the floor.
Oh.
I will do it.
Can
You
we
have to
do?
remove the mic, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think
No,
we
it's
can
all
do
right.
that,
So then I think it's best that you keep on sitting as well. We'll
So
do it
sorry,
later
we'll
on.
do it after the show, okay? Okay, but I'm pretty sure it's even better. I mean, it's equally good as
Yes,
Arham's as well.
definitely. His
Yeah,
script
I'm
is
sure.
also very amazing.
Yeah,
I
very
think I
good.
like your character already.
Ah, so good, so good.
Huh?
Okay, so moving back to you, Mr. Adnan. Do we have a date to when it will be available for everyone, or when you guys start
When are you
shooting?
guys going to start shooting?
Actually, in the end of this month, we will start shooting.
Okay.
Or especially first, we will try to make a teaser for our movie.
Yes. So
And after that, definitely, it's the main thing. After the teaser, we will make some maybe press release here, or we will working for to increase the noise level of this movie.
okay.
Because a different object and a unique object, and we need to promote it as well.
That is
Exactly.
true. But you
Let's-
have to take on your social media journey
Yes,
very
yes.
strongly with this
Yes,
as
yes.
well, because you have to engage everyone and keep telling them that this is coming out, you know, stick to
Yes,
this
yes.
and blah, blah, blah. So best of luck for that, because I really want this to, well, sort of prosper. I love
Yes,
the
sir.
story. I love the stars in it, and I can't wait to see you guys on screen.
Wow, I
Sure,
think
thank you
that
very
I believe that it's going to be wonderful, and for all of those people who are actually at the backbone of this entire team, I believe that they came up with such an amazing topic, which we really need to come across, even within the cinemas as well, so that there is a greater impact on all those children who are out there as well, and not just that, since it will talk about our Islamic values as well. I think it's beautiful to get a reminder of such sort as well. But thank you very much for joining us. If there's anything you would want to say, please go ahead. Talk to our audience so that.
Yeah, definitely, I must say to our audience that we are going to make some different thing just for you. So please, whenever this movie will launch, please do come and watch our movie in cinemas.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, and we hope so as well that that COVID is gone and there's no third wave, and that cinemas open up as well, because I heard that from 15th of March probably the dine-in would start within the restaurants as well. I'm not sure.
I've heard. It's not
I'm not sure whether it's true or not, but I think it's wonderful. Ishal, do you want to say something?
Do you want to give a message to anyone who's watching right now?
Even
No,
to your
nothing
parents.
much.
Do you want
Your
to tell your
parents?
parents that you love them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
This is
go
your
ahead.
camera,
This
go
is your
ahead.
camera. Tell them that you love them.
Yeah, I really love them.
Oh, that's
she's
wonderful.
being
What about
shy.
you? Do you want to tell your father you love him? Okay, do you love your father more or do you love your mother more?
He's like,
Equally.
what is
Obviously
this
both. I
question?
know that it's the most stupid question being asked from kids, but I just wanted to know what's your preference? When your mood's right with father, I think you like your father. When your mood's right with your mother, I think you love your mother more, right?
I think he's just being safe with his answers as well. But that's very smart. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. And we cannot wait for you to come again and finally share the trailer of the movie,
Sure,
inshallah.
inshallah.
And then we'd love to be in the screening as well.
Exactly. And
Thank
Shida, you know what? With movies like these where we're talking about karate, we actually need to consider that there will be a lot of VFX and special effects work in it as well. And to find the right person for VFX and special effects is something which is difficult, not just in Pakistan, but I think all over the world, because then it will definitely kind of give you that parameter of, okay, how good the film is. Because if the VFX, the effects are good, people would know that, this is a movie which we really need to go out and watch.
Yes,
but God forbid if there's something wrong with the VFX or the special effects, people know already that, hey, you know what, we really don't need to go step outside.
Yeah, and just
watch
to
the
give
film.
an example of that, Wonder Woman 2 was a disaster. It was so bad, you guys. I love Wonder Woman, I love Gal Gadot, but here's the thing. I mean, after watching the first one and then you watch the second one with such messed up visuals and whatnot, you really wish it didn't come out. So you're right, it does play a big role. But
Yeah.
Shahzad, I'm really proud that a lot of Pakistanis are actually, well, venturing into this field and then doing a lot of great work, like Lareb, the daughter of Atallah Isakhel
Exactly.
Khan Sahab. And then, the team which made Alayar, the Legend of the Markhor,
Yes.
an animated series. It
Team
was
Bahadur.
amazing, right? Team Bahadur for that matter.
Yes.
I even like, so sorry, but I even like the Safeguard cartoons with the Dirtu and everything.
Wow, well,
It's nice, it's nice. So,
yeah, I don't
well,
know whether Dirtu is nice or not, but ladies and gentlemen,
The
there are a lot of
visuals are
people
nice.
doing some wonderful work, and